This is The Wheel Weaves Watches, a spoiler-free breakdown podcast of The Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. I'm your host, Dani, and I'm joined by my co-host, Brett, and we're here to bring you an in-depth look into the Wheel of Time show on Amazon Prime. We'll share reactions, episode breakdowns, and relevant background information without spoiling future content from the book series. So grab a drink, and let's start watching.
Okay, episode 5, here we come.
Yeah.
So we got Blood Calls Blood, and I'm so excited for this episode.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because we know the implications, but who knows what it really means in the TV show.
I know, and a few people have seen this before us, and I had to try to stay off social media because everybody is just so excited, and I'm excited, so...
Yeah, let's do this. And you prepared a very lovely dish here.
Yeah, this one is a little bit special because when we were reading the second book...
Yeah.
You told me in this scene that we read that this is your favorite described food in the book.
Because it's fantastic. So we have pork cut into small bits, mixed with long strips of yellow peppers and peas, and a number of vegetables and things that I don't recognize, and it's all in some sort of clear, thick sauce.
There it is.
So here we go.
Sharp and sweet.
Absolutely.
And in case people were wondering, you're literally reading from the...
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
It's like I memorized it or something. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah. So it's basically a sweet and sour pork with peppers.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, Blood Calls Blood.
I'm very excited.
Cheers.
Okay, in this episode, we're talking about episode 5, Blood Calls Blood.
There are a lot of emotions going through me right now. It was a heavy episode. We got so much. That's the best word I could come up with.
Have you emotionally recovered?
I haven't. I feel like Lan, who's like letting things out maybe a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of emotion for Lan.
It's a lot. A lot of things that I love.
Yes.
Absolutely love it. So definitely top tier episode. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I got nothing bad to say.
Not my favorite episode.
Okay,
so
that's
far.
fine. Well, when we're talking like favorite, okay, I don't like to rank it by, it was my favorite one that I've watched.
That's literally what we're doing over here.
In like a week, in the last 7 days, this is the best episode that I've watched. 6 days. 7 days?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's fair.
Before we get into things, we got to talk about the dish that you made for tonight.
Oh, sure.
It was fantastic because, as you said, it was the one that I described as my favorite
in the books.
Yeah. Because it's such a tasty dish. It sounds so good. Everything that I love about food, and I was
nervous. I've never made anything like that before.
There was a lot of pressure on you.
There was a lot of pressure. I worked really hard
to make sure that what I thought it was going to be like is what it was like.
Yeah. Well, that's why we went to the text.
Yeah.
I read the book to see what was the food was supposed to be.
There weren't any peas. You bought peas today, but then just fed them to the children.
But there were no in the freezer.
Honestly, the peas, I'm kind of happy.
There was so much going on.
I'm kind of happy you didn't put the peas in it, honestly.
It was quite an intensive dish to prepare.
It was absolutely delicious. And like
I almost, at one point, I thought to myself, don't forget the peas.
I'm glad that you did, honestly. Like, peas are like, I'm mediocre about peas at best.
That was like described in the dish. Yeah. I completely forgot.
It's not important. It's not the double cook that you had on the meat, like that.
The double fry.
Is that what it was?
So it stayed crispy even in the sauce.
It was. Oh my god. Okay, so good.
Okay.
You can leave.
Does that rank your top?
Oh, I definitely. I think. I'm gonna say it.
Ooh.
Takes number 1 spot.
Yeah, not for me.
Okay.
I'm a bread and cheese girl.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Next episode, maybe.
Okay.
Let's get into this.
Okay.
Blood Calls Blood.
Yes. Lots to talk about.
Let's start at Tar Valon. Because Tar Valon...
that's where we arrived.
It's the place to be.
That's where we showed up.
We talked about it. We were like, hey, are they going to meet up? What's going to happen?
Major shift from the book.
Yes. So obviously diverging from the books in what's happening scene by scene. A lot of the same
events happened, but just in a different city.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I'm cool with it.
I get
we gotta speed
appreciated
stuff
the
up.
Intricacies of the city. Like, we saw a camel.
Yeah.
We saw all sorts of stuff. We saw even the balcony that Matt and Rand are sitting on at one point. Like, so intricate, and that's super well done.
They really kind of show it and paint the picture that Valon is like the trading center. I don't know if trading centers
hub.
It's like the hub of the world. People from all over the place are coming to be
and I
here.
think they did a good job of showing that.
Fantastic job, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got our different parties, and this is the place to be. So let's kind of like break down our parties a little bit, how we're feeling about this, because the first party we got is Moiraine, Lan, and Nynaeve.
Right.
So the Moiraine train.
That whole.
Yes.
The Logain train.
They made it to Tar Valon.
With Logain.
Yeah, with the Logain train, Moiraine Logain train.
Right.
Okay. It arrived with little to no problems.
Yeah.
Because it was like a time lapse. We got we made
had
it
a big problem. We gentled that problem.
And now that problem is no problems.
Yeah.
Except, obviously dead Aes Sedai and stuff. Like sad, very sad.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the heaviness of it, but
that took a big chunk of this episode.
That was the character and like development of us understanding the bond and the relationships. Yeah, it affects everybody, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was just the people who are directly it really affects everybody. Which I do
appreciate that they took the time to explain, because I have to tell you, in the books it's not explained in depth like that.
Sure, yeah.
And
okay.
Because it took me a long time to understand really just how powerful that bond is. So
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well,
one episode.
Pictures worth 1,000 words, so like
there it is.
5 hours of TV is worth a lot of words, probably.
A lot of words.
Right? So there you go.
Okay.
So now we got the Mat and Rand train caravan.
Okay.
They made it here with slightly more problems.
Yeah, I like that they were traveling here and a bunch of other people were also traveling there.
Because it seems like everybody's possibly maybe coming to see Logain in a cage.
Yeah, or just going to Tar Valon.
Just going to Tar Valon, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Right? But, I mean, this is a big thing because Mat is declining. He's not doing well.
Oh, no.
He's feeling bad about the whole
terribly.
Family being maybe killed by him, but maybe not.
Right. And I do have to say that whatever Tom told Rand, I have a feeling that we're led to believe Rand might have mentioned it to Mat. Because I just don't think that Mat is coming up on his own with, maybe I can channel and I'm going crazy.
Yes. Right? There was a month of passage.
Yeah.
Like a literal month of them going on the road together.
Because otherwise he might just think that he's like really sick or something. Yeah. Like he's the one who's coming up with the like, maybe I can channel and don't let me go crazy.
Sure, yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's the thing we kind of have to like fill in the gaps with, because with each of our little individual troops, we've got a month time lapse. So that's a month of spending every single day together 24/7. That's a month of conversations that happened that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
It's a month of relationship building. So like that's huge. So what actually happened, we're going to see some progression in those relationships.
Right.
But yeah.
I do have to say, though, things that I absolutely loved about the Mat and Rand getting to Tar Valon. The innkeeper, the inn that Tom is friends with.
Okay.
Same as books.
Awesome.
The fact that Mat stays in bed the entire time they're there.
Yep.
Same as books.
Cool.
The fact that Rand meets a certain Ogier in a library in that inn.
Yeah.
Same as books.
Oh my god, so exciting.
I love it. Oh my god. If people are going to whine about this change. 100%. They're going to hate it.
Yeah.
But let's look at the like intricate details. Does the name of the city matter?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's the thing. We got to speed it up, guys. We got to speed it up. We got to speed up the book series. Mm-hmm. We got to get it exciting.
These things, I was so happy that were exactly like the books.
Well, if you want a shot-by-shot remake, just like listen to our other podcast where we're going through the book scene by scene. It's like, and listen along. Plug ourselves.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Sure.
Anyways, I do love that we have the Nynaeve now meets up with Rand and Mat. So now we really got to speculate, like, is she going to tell Moiraine and Lan that the boys are here? You're saying no? You're kidding me.
I don't think that Nynaeve is volunteering any information.
So that's on the DL still. We're keeping that quiet.
Yeah.
Hush, hush.
Definitely.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Gonna tell it like way too late. Gonna say something way too late.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Probably.
Okay.
But Mat clearly needs some help. It seems like he could use some Aes Sedai help.
Nynaeve did say, like, I'm going to do what I can for him. So maybe it's something?
Maybe, but we didn't see it. So
not yet.
I don't know. Okay. We got to talk about
the decline of Mat.
Oh, yeah.
Why the decline of Mat? I mean, that's the big question mark there.
Right.
So, anyways. But yeah, the last group here.
Okay.
I want to talk about Perrin and Egwene.
Okay. Whoa.
I came close to getting points.
Okay.
So close.
You were close. You
So
said he was going to tell that he was the one who killed Layla in episode 4. This is episode...
I was so close.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I meant to say was 4 episodes later. That's what I meant to say.
No.
But I accidentally said episode 4.
No. You don't win this one.
Half a star?
But you do win over me because I said he's like never gonna tell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course he didn't tell. Of course. Come on.
So he did. He did tell. He did share.
Anyways, they didn't make it to Tar Valon.
No.
They had a rougher time.
Yes.
That's the heaviness part of the episode, I think.
No, I disagree. I like this part.
Oh, okay.
This was like the action-adventure part.
Okay.
This was the part of the episode that I was excited about.
I saw you covering your eyes.
Well, I hated that. I don't like the blood and the guts and the gore and the realistic torture.
Okay.
Not up my alley. But
sure.
This was the like, oh my god, what's going to happen next part of the episode.
That was so good. Like, first off, their escape. If you didn't like the White... If you were like, oh, maybe I like the White Cloaks because whatever... You can't like the White Cloaks. Like, I'm also not a fan of Tinkers. Like, I don't like their philosophy. Yeah. But I'm not going to go and beat a bunch of them up.
Yeah,
like,
just
come on.
like smack them.
Yeah, but
smack them around.
I love the stance they take against them. It's like, hey, you can't do violence, but we can link arms and make a human chain.
Yeah.
And prevent you from moving forward with, like, as we can try and delay you.
Right.
It didn't work.
No.
Right? They got around.
You know, I thought it was interesting that the rest of the White Cloaks joined in.
Oh, yeah, they're all
I didn't know if that was going to happen, because when we first met them, and, like, Jeff from Bornhold, like, the older guy...
The old guy, yeah.
He seemed relatively reasonable, and he seemed like he wasn't happy that Eamon Valda the Questioner was there, so...
Was he in this group? Because they split off.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, didn't they split off?
Yeah.
So...
Maybe, yeah, we didn't see him specifically.
Valda took his group of, like, you know...
Assholes?
Yeah. I don't know how you want to say that.
That's how I'm going to say it.
Yeah. You know, beat me up a couple of Tinkers. There you go.
Yeah, well, and then we also have to talk about the fate of Aram.
Well, he got knocked out.
Yeah.
It didn't look like... He got hit by a horse. Which, okay, I'm not a huge fan of horses because they're, like, way too big. And I don't necessarily trust things that are, like, way bigger than me that can clearly injure me. Mm-hmm. As the scene showed.
Sure.
Like Aram.
Sure.
He got smashed by a horse.
Yeah. Is he alive?
I'm going to go with because, like,
too.
the whole rule of, like, if you didn't see them by, they're not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's dead.
That didn't seem dead to me.
No. It's shoulder injury, maybe some permanent lower back problems. Like, I get that.
Maybe.
I feel that.
Everyone will be a little beat up, but I don't think... Even Aram, as they're running away, is like, they won't kill us. They'll just beat us up a little.
Yeah,
just
experience. Like a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then the whole... It's a very interesting trade-off. So, with the Perrin and Egwene exchange here, very interesting that the White Cloak, like the questioner tactic is, hey, pick which one of you is going to die.
Yeah.
Effective, I guess.
Well...
In normal circumstances.
I do have to say, I am a pretty big fan of the save yourself from this terrible situation.
You are. Yes.
I am a huge fan of that. And Egwene, those tactics where she like did the little poof, the little fire poof. It's not a fireball.
Fire poof.
Fire poof.
Yeah.
At Valda, he was like, please.
Please.
And then distracted him from what she was actually doing with the power. Like, that's pretty impressive, considering the only thing she's ever done is make a jewel light up and then
she started
a fire.
That was pretty good. That's the same thing.
But that was like,
progression. We're getting progress here.
Yeah, because starting a fire seems a little bit like primal. Like, I need fire now, right? But this was like an intricate weave of like burning specifically the ropes.
And not so much Perrin.
And not Perrin.
Maybe a little bit of Perrin.
Yeah, and let's talk about some golden eyes.
Yeah, we did see some eye color change there. Yeah. There was some stuff going on there.
Some wolfy golden eyes.
A lot of howling from the wolves. And this is the only asterisk to your save themselves situation. Where, yes, they got out of the initial situation.
And the wolves helped with the rest of it.
Which is like...
Cool.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, I actually liked that. I did. Mm-hmm. I liked it. Now, in terms of the whole furthering the story of the warder Aes Sedai bond, he can't survive without, and then now his death is on Lan, who was supposed to be watching him. I felt like that went on too long.
Okay.
I didn't, like, I liked getting that backstory.
Yeah.
But it took up too much of the episode.
So here's the thing. This is season 1, right? We need
know.
to understand the intricacies of what's happening with the water bond. We need the backstory. You got to explain.
I know. I agree.
If they do it again for like a minor character, then I'll agree with you. It's too much.
Yeah.
If they do it again because like someone major dies or whatever, like sure, let's do it up twice.
But I felt like 2 full funeral scenes.
Yes.
And at the top of the episode, a burial scene.
You got to give me the funeral rites.
Like, it was so much.
You know what?
It was too much for me.
I'm going to explain this in like the book terms.
You can explain it however you like. I'm sharing what I feel.
No, I get it. The reason why I'm a fan of it though is because in the books, RJ is a fan of writing his transitionary, like the in-between chapters.
Yes.
It's the build-up.
Well,
it's
that's interesting that you say it like that, because I left this episode feeling the same way I feel after we read 2 chapters that weren't, like, very exciting.
Because it's the build-up. He's setting this... We're closing off the previous sequence.
Can't wait to read more.
We're building up to the next sequence, and you know that episode 6 is going to be just like a friggin' bomb. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes.
We got all the explanation that you need, the little bit extra world building, like, these are our factions, this is how they act. We're getting, like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We got stuff
coming
I
know
us.
that. I know that. And yeah, and like I said, I like the furthering of the stuff. It was just touch too much.
Let's talk about Loial.
Yes, please.
Loial. I love it. I'm on board with it. You're gonna have a hard time getting me to like not like something in this so far, because it's like my childhood dream come to life.
I know.
I have the books over here and I have the TV show over here.
It's cool.
They're not going to be identical, and I'm cool with that. And I prepared myself emotionally for it.
And that's cool. Me too.
We all got to be here for it.
Me too, but yeah, me too.
Yeah. The character, just absolute bombshell. He's doing a fantastic job of bringing Loial to life.
The rumbly voice.
Not only that, it's the rambling on about stuff and still talking
while
the other characters
I'll come with you.
They're moving
on. Let me get my stuff.
Let me pack for the journey. And he was reaching for books. He was reaching for like books to bring with him.
To go downstairs.
It's fantastic. Yeah. On the spot. That's our Loial.
That's like
Loial is how they pronounce it, I think.
To
a
T.
Got it.
And even that interaction, I feel like the script was the book.
It was.
The interaction was perfect.
The slow rambling on of the stories. It's just like that. You humans. Yeah. Oh, an Aielman from the 2 rivers who doesn't call himself an Aielman. Oh, it's like fantastic. Which also, that's an interesting thing that
that he thinks that Rand is
red
an
hair.
Aielman.
Yeah. Because we got that. We got like a little tidbit of that previously when we first met the Aielman in the cage.
By where they come from.
I love his explanations of things, because it's like he's totally like he's a book nerd. I love it.
God.
I feel connected.
I know.
I feel connected.
It was so good.
Yeah. When they pan away and they're like talking to, it was,
And then he's still talking
in the background.
He's just like, oh, by the way, I went to the White Tower and found Nynaeve for you.
Yeah, it's like slow build up here,
That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
That was not expected.
Yeah.
But I appreciated it.
It great.
was, like, funny.
I'm digging it so much.
Yeah, that was the best part of this episode.
Yes.
Loial's the best part of this, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Rand's just, like, doesn't know.
Don't know how to take it.
They're, like, best friends now.
How do I take... Well, this is the thing. Loial has a friend, and we'll see if Rand feels the same way about it.
Yeah, I think that Rand was sort of like into it. He thought it was funny.
Oh, he found Nynaeve for him, right? So took it upon himself to go there. Yeah. Okay. Heaviness of the episode, because we did get we got really bogged down in the feels. Mm-hmm. I know you talked a lot about the funeral rites. I like the fact that we got to see and understand funeral rites on how it works in this world. Mm-hmm. Like what it really means to people.
Yep.
So I love the emotional side, because we did get snippets of that in like the teaser trailer way back when.
Yep.
I'm digging it. I love the vibe of the white clothing.
Yep.
I love the laying the water down to rest, the chest pumping.
Sure.
Lan letting his emotion out. Like, you got to give me some of those feels.
Yeah, you got it.
It's cool. I love it.
Yeah. I feel like I already shared my piece on it, so I don't really need to
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just want people to know that, like,
People
I'm
know
on
you
board.
like it.
I don't know if people actually know, though.
They get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next? What's coming up next for us?
Oh, goodness. Well, now Perrin and Egwene have hopefully escaped, and they're not going to be, like, chased down.
Okay, so it does seem like they made it out, but, like...
It seems like Perrin talked to a wolf, or got a vibe.
Got some icon. He's
got
like...
a vibe from
not gonna
a wolf.
attack me. Not going to attack us. We're cool.
Even though you're snarling at me. Cool,
like
cool.
real snarling.
Cool. So maybe more wolf stuff. Mm-hmm. I think Egwene and Perrin are gonna get to the tower.
Okay, so it's like we're running directly.
That's where they were headed.
'Kay.
So
we need a big meetup. Big meetup in Tar Valon.
We need Matt healed.
To not be a dick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We need him to not be a dick.
Okay.
Snapping at people, and he's clearly got,
So that kind of means, like, if we're all going to meet up next, like, episode, potentially, because you know the name of the next episode. The Flame of Tar Valon.
The Flame of Tar Valon. Oh, well, that's where we're going to meet the Amerlin.
Okay.
Because we got word that the Amerlin is coming.
Yeah.
We got a lot of just, like, Moiraine hanging out with
Little
some
tidbits.
other Aes Sedai.
I love
like,
Leandrin.
with
Can I
her
say
friend-
it? Can I say it?
How
I love
dare,
Leandrin.
How dare
I'm just gonna
this
go on record.
show make me like Leandrin and Alana?
I love them. Okay.
I love them both. I don't understand.
Okay.
She's the bad...
Leandrin is the kind of person who, like, doesn't actually know how to make friends, but read a couple of books about, like, how to make friends, and, like, this is what you gotta do. This is how you do it. And now she's trying to she's putting that in action.
Being very, like, fake nice, and then she drops that whole, like...
Exactly.
Oh, where's Nynaeve?
Yeah.
Locked up, even though she knows that Nynaeve left, and it's because she said it.
Totally.
Told her to go.
Totally. Oh,
but
man.
her just, like, pretending to be nice is funny.
I love it.
It's comical.
I think we are getting some... okay, so this is the thing. A lot of characters in the Wheel of Time books, because there's a lot of pages and a lot of time to explain characters.
Yes.
We are getting characters in the TV show that are going to be combinations of characters.
I know we've got that.
I feel like we're getting that already.
You do.
I feel like we're getting it. And I'm here for it. Let's do it up. Come on.
I know what you're talking about, and it's specifically the fact that Leandrin...
Uh-huh.
We get a tidbit from Alana that Leandrin is interested in overthrowing the Amerlin.
Yeah.
Essentially. That's what she says.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Moiraine.
Who's going to challenge the Amerlin?
You kick the Amerlin. And Moraine's like, I don't want to be the Amerlin seat.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, well, Leandrin wants to.
People are following her. People are listening to what she's saying.
If that's the route that they're going, I'm not in love with it yet. Like, maybe if it, like, the way it's done, it might be okay.
Sure.
But not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay with it yet. I'm not okay with her being an amalgamation of other characters.
I'm on board. I love it. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
I'm so excited for this.
I know.
I think we covered everything. Like, we didn't cover everything, but like,
no,
we covered
Logain in a cage.
Yes. Making some, looking at the boys.
Looking crazy.
Kind of like straddling a wall there, the balcony, right?
Oh,
so there
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Okay,
and they look up and, yeah.
A lot
and
of
it's unclear of whether or not he was actually laughing or not. Right?
Or like some sort of like Matt weird vibes going on.
Yeah, because then the next time we saw him, he was sitting back and slumped in the cage.
Strange things going on.
Yeah.
What did Logain say in the cage? What did he do?
What did he do? Yeah. No. I don't know.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay. Episode 6, The Flame of Tar Valon, coming up next. I'm so happy for this.
Okay. Me too.
Yep.
This is one of those times where I just like, oh, I'm sure there's more I want to talk about it. I don't want to forget
There is.
But that'll come later, right?
We're going to watch it again.
We're going to watch it again.
There we go.
I actually am looking forward to when all the episodes are out, and then we get to watch them again, take serious notes. We probably will have watched them like 10 times each by that point.
Because we're on
really break them down.
4 rewatched already. Like, I feel we're there.
Yeah, we got to decide if we're going to do book spoilers, no book spoilers, what we're doing for that. So...
A lot of questions.
We'll figure it out. But that being said, make sure you comment. Let us know what you liked about the episode. What didn't you like? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah.
And make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on. So, as we like to say around here, it's part of the pattern now.
Yeah, it's part of the pattern.